Integration in logical learning.
Today we are going to talk about computer application topic DBMS part 2 by Anupam Das. So what is data dictionary? A data dictionary is a file or a set of files that contains a database metadata. The data dictionary contains records about other objects in the database such as data ownership, data relationship to other objects, and other data. Now what is metadata? Metadata is a data about the data. It describes the table and other tables. Now what is database models? The database model is a model where the data is in the table and is arranged. It is also associated with the records, fields, etc. The four basic types of database models are ER model. ER means entity relationship model. It is a high-level conceptual data model. This model is constructed with the help of symbols and with a relationship. As you can see, the diagram is given here in the right-hand side. Now what are the advantages? Having designed on an AR diagram for a database application, the relational representation of the database model becomes relatively straightforward. Conversion from ER diagram to a network or hierarchical data can easily be accomplished. Graphical representation for better understanding. An ER model gives the graphical and diagrammatical representation of the various entities, its attributes, and the relationships between the entities. Now, what are the disadvantages? There is no industry standard notation for the developing an ER diagram. The ER model is especially popular for the high level. What is hierarchical model? The hierarchical model means the parent-child data model. In this model, one model is present just below its parent model. It is very easy to implement. Now let us talk about the advantages. A user can retrieve the data very quickly due to the presence of explicit links between the table structures. The referential integrity is built in and automatically enforced, due to which a record in a child table must be linked to an existing record in a parent table. Along with that, if a record is deleted in the parent table, then that will cause all the associated records in the child table to be deleted as well. As you can see, a flowchart is given here of the hierarchical data below in the right hand side. Disadvantages: when a user needs to store a record in a child table that is currently unrelated to any record in a parent table, it gets difficulty in recording and the user must record an additional entry in the parent table. This type of database cannot support complex relationships, and there is also a problem of redundancy, which can result in producing inaccurate information due to the inconsistent recording of data at various sites. Now, what is a network model? Network model is related to the interconnected networks. Here, one model is linked with another model over the network. Here, one model is related to more than one model. Now, what are the advantages? Conceptual simplicity. Just like the hierarchical model, the network model is also conceptually simple and easy to design. It has the capability to handle many more relationships, which is real help in modeling the real life situations. Ease of data access. The data access is easier and flexible than the hierarchical model. Data integrity. The network model does not allow a member to exist without any owner. Now, the data independence is the network model that is better than the hierarchical model in isolating the programs from the complex physical storage details. Disadvantage: system complexity. All the records are maintained using pointers and hence the whole database structure becomes very complex. Operational anomalies. The insertion, the deletion, and the updating operations of any record require large number of pointers adjustments. The absence of structural independence. Structural changes to the database is very difficult. What is relational model? This is widely used model, that is here one table, one database is linked with the foreign key to the another table or the another database. Here one table may be interrelated to more than one table. Advantages: ease of use. The revision of any information as tables consisting of rows and columns is much easier to understand. The flexibility: different tables from which information has been linked and extracted can be easily manipulated by the operators such as project and join to give information in the form in which it is desired. Security: security control and authorization can also be implemented more easily by moving sensitive attributes in a given table into a separate relation with its own authorization controls. Now, what is data independence? Data independence is achieved more easily with normalization structure used in a relational database than in the more complicated tree or network structure. Disadvantages: the performance, a major constraint and therefore disadvantage in the use of relational database system is the machine performance. If the number of tables between which the relationships to be established are large, and the tables themselves affect the performance in responding to the sequential queries. Physical storage consumption. With an interactive system, for example, an operation like join would depend upon the physical storage also. Slow extraction of the meaning from the data. If the data is naturally organized in a hierarchical manner and stored as much, the hierarchical approach may give quick meaning for the data. Database constraints. The database constraints means some rules and regulations to develop the database. These are the three types. Entity integrity constraints. It is related to entity. In a table, with the help of primary key, every record is identified. It is related the rules to select the primary key. The primary key must be not null and have no duplicate value. Now, what is domain integrity constraints? It is related to field. It defines that in a field, similar types of data are consistent. What is referential integrity constraints? It is related to the rules how one table is related to another table. There must be one common field between two tables is called the foreign key. Now let's quickly talk about the types of database. The types of database means how the databases are stored in the organization. These are of two types, centralized and distributed. Now what is centralized? Here the main database is stored in a main system and the other systems are connected with it with the help of network connection. And what is distributed database? Here the database is stored in several systems and they're connected by via network. Many other systems are linked with respective systems. Thank you for watching this video.